Hello guys, this is Joyce from Enjoy Scrappin' 2. Today I'm here for Faber-Castell Design Memory Craft. This is my first post, so I'm super excited and nervous at the same time. Today I'll be sharing 3 easy card techniques using this mixed media kit. Faber-Castell Design Memory Craft has many different kits available, so go ahead and check it out. This kit, however, is an exclusive kit to Barnes& and Nobles. So if you want to purchase this kit, you can check out your local Barnes& and Nobles. And it's only available there in the US. So this is a 23-piece mixed media kit. And there's variety of products in here. And there's 2 kits available. This is the 50s Diner kit, and the other kit is a tropical kit. So 2 kits available at your local Barnes& and Nobles. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and share with you what's inside. And then after that, we'll make some cards. So even though it says mixed media kit, you can definitely use these on your cards. I've heard many people mention that when they think of gelatos and things like that, they think of mixed media and they can't use it on their cards, but that's not true at all. Gelatos are such versatile medium. You can do so many different things with it. So I'll be sharing with you more and later on. So this kit comes with the texture Luxe. That's a silver, and then the palette knife, and this is a stipple brush, and then this is the dot dabber, 2 misting bottles, a drip dropper, and the 5 set of gelatos, the 50s Diner collection. And it also comes with this little pamphlet, gives you a little bit ideas, and inside it has these 10 stencils. So there's all these different designs, and there's 10 of them total. These stencils are kind of like a thinner chipboard, thicker than cardstock, but they are reusable. So you can definitely reuse them over and over. So that is what was included in this kit. I love these colors. And then it's great because it also includes little tools that helps you to do all of these fun techniques. So the gelatos that's in this 50s Diner kit is this metallic melon. This is blood orange, squid ink, aqua dolce, and banana. So you get a lot of different products for a really great price. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and open the texture Luxe to show you guys. This is kind of like a paste version, and it's a very shimmery paste. Almost like a texture paste, but it's a lot more fluffier and velvety. And the shimmer is amazing. So you want to take that piece off on the top when you first open up. And I filled up my water bottles, one with water, and this one is filled halfway with water because I want to go ahead and make my own shimmer mist. And I'll be using the texture Luxe for it. This color is a silver, but they do have the gold and the pearl available as well. So I just put some in. I don't want it to be too dark. So I went ahead and just put some in there. And this is going to give us a more shimmery effect. So now I have this watercolor cardstock, and I'm going to show you my first technique. So I'm just scribbling on some colors here, and it's very random. I did choose out these 3 colors, and using my finger to blend the colors. These gelatos are so creamy. They go on almost like chapstick. It has like that type of a consistency, and it's really smooth. And so when I'm using my gelatos, a lot of the times I like to use my finger. I feel like I get a little bit more control that way. But of course, there's a lot of different ways you can apply this. So I'm just adding more colors as needed. And once I'm satisfied, I'm going to go ahead and spritz the mix, the water mix that we made with the texture Luxe. And now I grabbed the butterfly stencil from the kit, and I want to go ahead and put the texture Luxe. Trying to make it as smooth as possible, but not completely smooth. I want a little bit of that different textures showing up. And then I'm going to put another one at the bottom. And you can definitely scrape it off and then put it back in your jar. But it is so smooth and velvety. So I'm just scraping off the excess and putting it back in my jar, and then cleaning up my work area and the spatula. You want to clean them up as soon as you can. And then we're going to leave that off to the side so that it dries. And then we'll work on the second card. And I have a background stamp here. And I'm inking it up with black ink. This is a waterproof ink. And then again, I'm stamping it onto, actually this cardstock is not a watercolor cardstock. This is a Nina 110 pound. And I'm going to go ahead and leave that off to the side to dry as well. So the third technique is stamping with gelatos. So I chose out banana and blood orange here, and I'm just scribbling on to this large flower stamp. I like to use it with this stamp that has a lot of rubber area, so you can cover these areas. And again, I spritzed it with that shimmer mist that we made, and I'm gonna go ahead and get that print. And you saw how vibrant it was, and I'm gonna get another print here. So I got 3 prints just from that one application of the gelatos. I actually, off to the side, I used the rest of the ink that's on the stamp. I stamped it on my journal as well. So here we have 3, but I'm going to just use this one. And I wanted to add a little bit more color, so I just scribbled on the gelatos right onto my craft sheet. I'm picking it up with the water brush and adding some here and there. I don't want to cover up all the details that's on the stamp, but I just want to accent a little bit here and there. So you could use this as watercolor. So now we're back to this, and I'm going to go ahead and scribble it on. And we're going to go ahead and color these flowers. I just scribble it on, and I'm blending it with my finger. I am wiping my finger a little bit on the baby wipe to get a little bit of moisture, and then blending them out. And you can always add more. And once the gelatos are completely dry, they are permanent. So you can go over it again after it's dry. So again, I chose out here banana and blood orange. And now I'm adding a little bit of the combination of the blood orange and banana in the center of the yellow flowers. And this is the metallic melon that I'm using. And that is the aqua dolce. Again, I scribbled some off onto my craft mat, and I'm going to go ahead and color all around the flower. So the empty spaces, the white area. And as for this, I'm using the same technique. I'm scribbling it on, and then I'm using a water and a brush to fill in the white areas. So as you can see, there's so many different ways you can use this, not only for mixed media, but for cards as well. They blend so easily with or without water, and it can be mixed with different mediums. There's so many things we can do with them, which I'll be sharing more of. So here I'm scribbling on some squid ink and blood orange. I love this color. And I grabbed the stipple brush, added a little bit of water, and I flicked it on, giving this artistic splatter looking. I really like that. And I really like that stipple brush. It makes splattering so easy. And now I'm just adding some additional color to the corners using the squid ink gelato. And I'm just blending it out without water. And I stamped out this sentiment, celebrate, onto vellum piece. And on the vellum, I went ahead and sprayed the shimmer mist. So you can't really see the shimmer on the vellum on camera, but in real life, it's really shimmery. That's another thing you can do. You can color your vellum as well. So now I'm putting some score tape on this piece. Very generous amount. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the cards together. I've already put the 2 cards together off camera. And this is the last one. So this right here is a fun foam. It's just the craft fun foam that I'm cutting slightly smaller than the panel that we created to give a little bit more dimension. So when I come back, I'll be back with the 3 cards that we made today using some very simple techniques. So here they are. So the first one is the one that we just scribbled some random colors, and then on top of that we put the texture Luxe using the stencils that was in this kit. You can see all that shimmer and shine, and I added some text stamp, and I also splattered the shimmer mist that we made just to tie in everything, and added the thanks die cut. And these texture Luxe, it doesn't take that long to dry, so which is really good. So this is the card that we just finished, and we use the gelatos to stamp, and you can see that great texture and also the splatters that we created using the stipple brush. I love that stipple brush. And this, I cut the thanks die in white cardstock. I used the blood orange gelato to color it in, and on top of that I put the texture Luxe on it. I added water and I diluted it, and I just brushed it on so that we can get that shimmer, and added some sequins to some of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this techniques. If you want to pick up this kit, then go ahead and check out your local Barnes and Nobles, and also check out the designmemorycraft.com for more information and inspirations. Here are some close-up photos. I thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks so much. Bye.